Oh, hello. Welcome to today's Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time, April 26th edition. All day. And today, in 1886, Ma Rainey was born. Stretch. Yeah. Here he comes. Are you a Ma Rainey fan? I'm a Ma Rainey fan. This is like, old Howlin', early jazz, blues. It's rock and roll. What is my point? It's rock and roll. And it's really good. And you should be listening to Ma Rainey on the day she was born. Yeah. What else, sir? Here's an interesting one. If you take a look at this book here. In 1925, you're too young to know it, but The Phantom of the Opera first premiered. And it is a lost movie. What do I mean by that? Because yes, I know the Lon Chaney Sr. Phantom of the Opera is readily available. Okay. Well, in 1925, this was a horror movie. And the audience, like early test screenings, said this is like too horrific and you need to like water it down with more comedic sections, and that's what they did. And so the version that was released to a wider audience was like with all these extra shots and certain scenes cut out, certain shots cut out, and then to add further insult to injury, that version is like lost, and what exists today is the 1930 reissue of the movie where they put in some talky scenes interspersed. I think like Norman Kerry and like other actors, not Lon Chaney scenes. He can come back to shoot more, but they like put in other stuff to say this is like, keeping up with the times, and this is a talkie. The sound discs for what that talkie was are lost. It's that film, though, with intertitles for what were talking scenes. It's very confusing. Is what is available today. And it's all in this book here about the Phantom of the Opera. Who would have known? We're very lucky that any of it exists, but the real horrific Phantom of the Opera, as intended by one Lon Chaney Sr., is lost to the ages. As wild as that is. Yeah. What else? What's not lost to the ages is Who Can Kill a Child, which premiered today in 1976. It is a film by Narciso Ibáñez Serrador, and here it is. It is so good. He is a director, much like Lon Chaney Sr. and Jr. His father was like considered like the Spanish-speaking, or the Spanish language's answer to Lon Chaney Sr. And his son took on like a almost Alfred Hitchcock Presents type role with Tales to Keep You Awake, which is really good. I mean, like, I love when I find new things, because it means like the search continues. This whole life we're living is all about inspiration and what's next, and revisiting things that have inspired you before, and reminding yourself that it isn't just like the world directly in front of you that's handed to you by whatever algorithm, but rather like defining your world by what makes you happy. And finding artwork like this is one of those things for me. Perhaps it is for you as well. 2001. Who else can kill a child? Why none other than Jason Voorhees, because Jason X premiered today in 2001. I think it's the last worthwhile, like worth mentioning Friday the 13th movie. Even though its high point was certainly like 1980s, here we are in 2001 still delivering complete ridiculousness, and I'm here for it. And Louie's here for it. And you're here for it. On April 26th. All day. That's what we got. All right. We're going to go back to trying to understand all this Phantom of the Opera stuff. Till tomorrow.